From the basement of La Penta, this is WICR.
Hello, Iona College. It is now 12:41 on this beautiful Tuesday. We are now in our last segment of Lights Out Sports. In this segment, we're going to talk about the Houston Rockets now. Patrick Beverley, guys, getting his season-ending surgery on his wrist. Ligaments were injured. Do you think this will really impact this team going into the playoffs?
No.
No?
It's not one of the bigger losses. I mean, yeah, you're going to lose a guy defensively on the ball, but when did the Houston Rockets actually play defense? They're winning games 110, 107, so clearly they're winning off offense.
I mean, James Harden's improved on defense, but, his great offense
that's
makes
not
up for his
saying
lack
much
of...
because you know where he came from defensively? Nowhere. He didn't play defense. So now he's playing a minimal defense.
Yeah, I really don't see that much of an impact, too, because Dwight Howard's coming back
I think,
now.
that's the bigger...
That's actually great.
That's the bigger news story here.
Exactly.
The return of Dwight Howard. Who cares about the loss of Beverly?
Yeah, I mean, now we'll prevent...
Who cares about the loss of Beverly? Okay, so you lose your floor general right now.
Floor general. The guy's average more than like 4 assists a game.
James Harden's still the floor general.
All right.
Everything.
Bro, you know
He's
what
your
he
point
is?
guard.
You know what Patrick Beverly is?
What?
He's the Mario Chalmers of the Miami Heat for the last couple of years. That's what Beverly is.
So you're telling
He's
me
a guy who's inserted into the starting lineup just for a title.
You know
So
what?
you're telling me, wait,
Not
you're
because of what
telling
he
me
brings.
you guys trust Jason Terry bringing up the ball.
Yes,
you trust
I actually
Jason
do.
Terry and Pablo
Jason Terry doesn't
Prigioni.
bring up the ball.
Yeah,
It's James Harden.
Jason
It's like
Terry
the Lakers, all those years of Kobe Bryant. Derek Fisher didn't bring up the ball. He went to go spot up for the shot.
How many minutes is Jason Terry going to log in? You tell me what he's going to do for that team.
Jason Terry's going to log in a solid 22 minutes.
Yeah,
I think he's going to log in like 20.
And then you got your boy Prigioni.
Yeah, what you got?
Prigioni. He'll be playing in like 8 minutes, Prigioni.
I mean, let's think
Who
about
else? They got Isaiah Cannon. Wait, is he even on the team anymore?
No. Corey Brew's on the team, but he's obviously not a point guard.
No, and then their other backup they're running with their point guards is Nick Johnson. I have no idea who he is, but...
Nick Johnson played for Arizona, didn't he? Last year?
I actually don't know.
But anyway, Rob, it's not... I mean, yes, it's a loss. You know, you're going to mourn, but you'll get over it.
He averages 10 points.
You got Dwight Howard back.
He averages
10 points, 4 rebounds.
Here's the thing.
Yeah, okay, yeah, Dwight's back. Don't get me wrong. He's going to be on a limited time basis. He's going to put in work.
Yeah, but there's still
how
two
you
more
know he's
weeks
not
of the
going to get
season.
injured again?
They're preparing him
He
for
is
the...
injury prone. I'm
He
sorry.
is
Dwight
injury
Howard the
prone.
last 2 years
And he's
was
also
prone.
not postseason effective.
But they're preparing him for the postseason, though.
Postseason
Well,
for what?
let's-
He's ineffective.
Bro,
He's not ineffective.
let me
Oh,
ask you a
yes, he
question.
is. He hasn't been effective since he played with the
He's
Magic.
probably, of all the superstars, the worst currently in the postseason. He's horrible in the postseason. He's the reason why Vince Carter didn't get his first ring in Orlando against Boston that year.
First off, Vince Carter wasn't on that team.
Yes, he was. We
With
lost in the
Orlando?
Eastern Finals to the Celtics. How are you going to tell me? I'm a Vince Carter fan.
I thought someone when they went to the championship.
Well,
But
no,
let's-
he
but
was
let's-
horrible against that too, but
but let's
also
be-
Courtney Lee missed that alley-oop.
Let's be for real, though. No one thought that Orlando was going back to the finals.
No, Orlando.
Let's be for real. They're not
All right,
ready.
let's be real. Going back to Houston, Houston's not getting out of the first round. Houston never gets out of the first round,
No.
even when they had Tracy McGrady.
Who would they face right
But
now? Who would Houston face right now, though?
They would face San Antonio Spurs. Good luck. Good luck.
Especially, you know what? Everybody's taking...
Unless if they were to bypass Memphis, finish in the second hole, then they would play the dreadful Dallas Mavericks.
Okay, so then
But
I will go with
I mean,
Houston then.
either way, though, if you get San Antonio, I'm sorry.
Sweep.
People could say what they want
not
right now
sweep.
about San
Sweep.
Antonio.
No, it's not a
They're a
sweep.
team that's been resting at this point.
Yeah, they don't care about the
Come
regular
play,
season.
they don't care. They win their 50 games. Come playoff time, Houston's done. Their general manager came out the other day saying we're gonna win games in the playoffs. I'm sorry, that's not even happening. Especially in the playoffs when Danny Green on San Antonio gets hot. Leonard is really great come playoffs. Tony Parker, Ginobili really stepping up. And you got to watch out for Tim Duncan, who will annihilate Dwight Howard and embarrass him in that series.
And then you also got to watch out for, I hate to say, Boris Diaw. That guy
Yes,
gets it done in the playoffs.
Boris Diaw
killed the
is-
Dallas Mavericks last year.
Very overlooked player, too.
Oh,
I
man.
must say, very overlooked player.
And
very
Thiago
underrated.
Splitter.
Yeah, Thiago Splitter's
They got
another
no
one.
names on this team that show up and come with that A. They got the A-team upgrade in 2K. That's what they come with.
I mean, that's what you call a true coach. A true coach knows how to make guys into players, and we've seen what he's done, Greg
Yes.
Popovich.
And the Houston Rockets, I think their dreadful postseason run is going to continue. They're not getting out of the first round again.
I said they get out the first round.
No,
No.
they haven't gone
I
out.
haven't seen them get
They haven't gone
first
out since Hakeem Olajuwon.
So, no, I think they're going to get the first round. You got your star player,
Yeah,
quote unquote,
the only way-
MVP James
The
Harden.
only way is if they play Dallas. It's the only way.
Oh, since we're already in Texas, speaking about Dallas, I mean, guys, earlier this year, they were like the number 3 seed. We're really flying, now down to 7. And I mean, we look at this team, is age a number that's really hurting them down the stretch? I mean,
no, Dirk still got it. You know what the problem is? I don't know why they bring in Rajon Rondo to that Mavericks team in the first place.
Horrible.
When that whole thing is not gonna work. Monte Ellis loves to bring the ball up. He wants to have the ball in his hand. And just to add Rondo, that just didn't work out. What was the point of that?
Hey, you look at
it was great.
You know what's funny about the Dallas Mavericks? So even since like 2009, they don't even play through a point guard. Jason Kidd was there, but he wasn't Jason Kidd. They played through Jason Terry.
They played through Dirk.
They played Jason Terry and Turk.
I mean, Kidd played well though, but
he did, but it was Terry and Dirk.
Kidd and Rondo, you read articles and you see they're kind of matching up the way that Kidd didn't with Dallas, with Rick Carlisle. The point guards do not work into Carlisle's system.
Rondo and Ellis, that's not a good duo. Yes, they're both good basketball players, but both sort of are expressive and argumentative.
Ellis is a guy who needs the ball at all times.
Yes.
To shoot right away.
And
Ellis has been in a struggle.
Now
he has been in a struggle because it's been Chandler Parsons stepping up. If you look at it,
and he's not even that good.
He had 25 the last game.
He's
Don't
not
say
even that good.
Chandler Parsons is a great.
He ain't no Gordon Hayward.
Okay, he's not Gordon Hayward. We're not going into that.
When you look though at this offseason, Rondo's obviously gonna leave. No matter how much money Cuban's throwing at him.
I don't even think they care if he leaves.
But I mean,
they probably want to leave.
They really affected their team in the long run. I feel that Brandon Wright. Yes, you guys can say what you want to me.
No.
He's not playing efficient right now. But when he was playing with Dallas, was putting up decent numbers.
Yeah.
Tyson Chandler's not going to be around much longer. Neither is Dirk.
You know why Brandon Wright was putting up efficient numbers? I'm going to tell you why. He came off the bench, and the 6th man came in, named Vince Carter. They did the pick and roll, ran it very efficiently, and Brandon Wright had about 2 assists every game off Vince Carter. That's 4 points right there.
Vince Carter?
Because I'm being serious. Vince Carter was big for that Dallas run last year. You can say what you want, but they don't have a guy coming off the bench like Vince Carter this year, and they don't.
They think that the addition of Amari was really gonna.
Yeah, I mean they're trying to make Amari turn to Vince.
Don't get me wrong, Amari's playing decent with them.
For the
minutes he's getting, he's playing decent. But I mean, this Mavericks team, come playoff time, they're getting whooped. Hands down, they're not.
No, unless they play Houston, that series can go like 6 or 7 games.
No,
you have both teams.
Because like you said, you have Monte Ellis not playing up to par right now. Chandler Parsons, I don't know how he's doing it, and Dirk is still playing like Dirk. I look at Dirk all the time. I have him in fantasy. I'm always looking at his stats. Dirk is still playing like Dirk to me. I mean, he's not putting.
Well, he's got to if they want to stay with him.
He's not, putting up like maybe like 25. I mean,
no, he's put up 17, like 18.
Yeah, 18, 17 points.
Still
in like
effective.
Exactly, he's still effective for that team. So you can't really count them out there yet, unless they're going against Houston.
No, they're out unless they play Houston. And then they're done. And then they're done.
One thing that really
they play Memphis, they lose.
I've noticed with the Mavs though this season, we go back to the point with Rondo. Why is he shooting so much?
Yeah, from the three.
Guys shooting 12 or 15
I
don't know why a game. And I mean, with Boston, never really did that when he had Paul Pierce, Ray Allen, and Kevin Garnett. And it just comes to a point. You have one of the worst shots in the NBA. Work the ball. That's all he's good for, Rondo.
Yeah,
all he's good for is passing.
He's a pass first
point guard. Other than that, he really can't do anything else.
Yeah, I think Rondo's on the decline. Every time I watch Dallas, he doesn't even do anything very effectively for them anymore. He's on his way out. I think so. I mean, the guy's still young, but I don't agree with what he's bringing to the table for Dallas. He's actually making them worse.
And it brings you wonders, what will he do with another team when he leaves this offseason?
It all depends what team he goes to, really. I mean, maybe here's a team that needs him, the Knicks.
He's not coachable either, Rondo.
Knicks. Here's a team, but
you can add, like Doc Rivers would always say it, like Rondo is like it's either Rondo's way or no way.
He just needs to go.
Like he's not a point guard. You're supposed to be like the leader and everything. You're supposed to react well to orders. Rondo doesn't do that.
You're supposed to react to. I guess Chalmers really reacted to his orders.
Well, he wasn't the point guard. It was LeBron.
Rondo reacted to his.
And when LeBron wasn't, it was Wade.
Chalmers, he reacted, right?
Beverly too. Beverly doesn't even know how to read orders.
I mean, if Phil Jackson's able to grab Rondo, I think he would actually work out perfectly with the
It would work out because
especially
they need
with
him.
The triangle, because we saw how efficient Derek Fisher was with passing the ball on that.
Knicks need all the help they can get.
Rondo and Melo.
First off, the Knicks need all the help they can get. So adding Rondo to
Fisher played with Kobe. Fisher played with Kobe.
Yeah, but Fisher wasn't as stupid on the court.
Fisher wasn't a nut like Kobe.
Fisher could at least shoot. Fisher knew his role. Rondo's shooting threes like he's the next Jimmer.
Yeah, I don't think Fisher would
Well,
have done
I think Phil knows how to mend players the proper way. Not like Rick Carlisle, who has no idea what he's doing.
Well, Rick Carlisle's a good coach.
Rick Carlisle is, but I mean, all his point guards dislike him. You could go over to Jason Kidd. He disliked him. He doesn't let the point guards play their type of game, and that's the problem going down the stretch. We look at when Rondo got suspended this season. Why they get into arguments? Because Rick Carlisle keeps trying to throw his method with his point guards, and it doesn't work.
But then again, Rondo is very argumentative.
Yeah, Rondo is not. I got to side with Carlisle. Rondo is not. I would not want to pick Rondo as a point guard for my team.
I think you picked that up from KG with the Celtics. Yep. I think that attitude.
And Paul Pierce, too. I hate Paul Pierce's attitude. The only one I liked was Ray Allen on that team.
That is true.
But, yeah, I mean, this Mavericks team, they're definitely on the decline at this point. But, I mean, right now for the show, guys, we just talked to you guys about NBA, Houston Rockets, and Dallas Mavericks. Hope you guys have a great Easter. We'll be back next Tuesday at 12 o'clock. I'm Robert Boncardo.
I'm Armand Matteo.
I'm Terrence Taylor.
See ya.
You're listening to WICR.